Ladies and gentlemen, we have another unarmed black man has been shot and killed by police. But the good news is that this officer has been charged and he was also fired from the Georgia State Police. So this article comes from CNN. It says Georgia State Patrol trooper charged with murder after shooting a black man. A Georgia State Patrol trooper has been arrested and charged with felony murder after fatally shooting a black man during an attempted traffic stop. Jacob Gordon Thompson, 27, was arrested on Friday in connection with the fatal officer-involved shooting in Scurseem County that occurred on August 7th, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation said in a news release. Thompson attempted to stop Julian Edward Roosevelt Lewis, 60, for a traffic-related offense. When he refused to stop, Thompson gave a brief chase before using a precision intervention technique, sending the car to a stop in a ditch, according to the GBI. Thompson then fired one shot, striking Lewis in the face. He was pronounced dead on the scene. An autopsy is being conducted at the GBI crime lab, according to the release. Thompson will be booked into Serene County Jail, the GBI release said. He has been charged with felony murder and aggravated assault and was terminated from the Department of Public Safety. CNN has not been able to determine if Thompson has an attorney. FBI Atlanta Public Affairs Specialist Kevin Rosen told CNN in an email statement Saturday that they are in contact with local and state authorities. The FBI is aware of the Serene County matter, and we have been in contact with local and state authorities. The FBI is always prepared to investigate whenever information comes to light of a potential federal violation, Rowan said. Francis Johnson, the attorney representing the Lewis family, issued a statement Friday. The unprecedented pace of the investigation is a direct result of years of activism on these issues, according to Seeds Change in Law Enforcement. Leader at the top of the GBI, Johnson, said. This was not business as usual. The GBI and now the FBI, who have launched a separate civil rights investigation, have done what was right at this stage. I rarely get to say that. Georgia NAACP chapter declared a state of emergency in Georgia with respect to the never-ending acts of police violence and regularly and constantly put our community in danger, according to the news release. The NAACP on Tuesday had called for criminal charges to be filed against Thompson and for a civil rights investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice. I want justice for Julian. He was too good to die as he did. This is one step towards justice, Lewis' widow, Betty Lewis, said in a statement released by Johnson. Lewis was remembered at a candlelight vigil Friday night in front of Sylvania City Hall. My husband was somebody's father and somebody's son and somebody's nephew, brother, and he's gone by the hands of a murderer, Betty Lewis said. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of a CNN article. Well, this is a coward right here that killed Julian Edward Roosevelt Lewis. This coward. And I'm glad that, both the GBI and the FBI already took action right away. Because, again, you got police officers think they're above the law and thinking they can shoot a man in the face and get away with it. But, as like I said before, this to me show you that, even if it was pursuit, there's ways of handling it in a different way. There's ways to handle it in de-escalating the situation, right? But instead, you got this coward, Jacob Gordon Thompson, think he's above the law and shot this man in the face, killing him. But I'm glad that, again, the GBI and the FBI worked diligently to get this man off the streets. Because, again, most officers would have wait weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and finally charge him. Finally charging the officer. So I'm glad, at least at this moment, and like I said, just because they're arrested and charged doesn't necessarily mean he will be convicted. So, in my opinion, we're going to wait and see what they're going to do to this officer. But at least it's a start, right? It's a start that they finally got the guy and they think you can kill the man and get away with it. And I'm glad finally, so far, that it's a step in the right direction to get this man off the street. Y'all let me know what you think about this. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.